Hi, this is Greg with CalendarSnack. Thanks for stopping by. I'm going to go into full screen mode and go to the beginning, or attempt to. Apologize. Okay, so this episode is episode 84, how to create a MailChimp RSVP button and a calendar landing page in 10 seconds. Special bonus is really something we've been working on a while, which is a multi-event landing page. We're going to take a quick peek at that. So our service is headless. That means all you do is send a copy of a calendar invitation to us at create@calendarsnack.com. You'll receive back an email. In that email is the calendar snack itself, and I'm going to show you what that is all about. So peanut butter and jelly every time. That means you're going to get a button and a calendar lander every time you generate a calendar snack for RSVP tracking and calendar invite sending. So there it is again in repeat. Create@calendarsnack.com. We send you the calendar snack and then you can dive right in. This process takes about 10 seconds. The copy code buttons there in number 3 to the right. Over here are the grab and go buttons. This is grab and go code for the email integration, and this is the grab and go buttons for the pre-built landing pages. So best practices is really kind of understand how this apparatus works. There are the 2 grab and go buttons. When you use those in the email template, you click using the RSVP button and we send a calendar invitation. And the same with the web landing page. When someone puts in their email address, clicks the button, RSVP button, they receive a calendar invitation. So here are the details of the button from left to right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You see it there, and then 6. Click the button, they get the invitation, the calendar invitation. We send them a notification. That calendar invite goes on their Google or Outlook calendar. Number 4, the landing page is provided. They are pre-built and preset. There's the calendar invite number 6. And then 7 and 8, we track the detailed reporting there to the right. Now the same workflow happens for the single calendar lander page. When someone puts their email address in, the web landing page for the calendar invitation, and they click RSVP now, they're sent the invite, they're sent to a landing page, and then we track it. Same workflow with regards to the multiple event landing page. We essentially stream all your events into a page, all upcoming events. When anyone clicks the individual buttons here to the left, we actually send out the individual calendar invitations and then track them in the rear end of the calendar service for calendar receipts. So one of the critical things in using our service is understanding how the dashboard works. So the dashboard is basically all your events and all your details. You see that there in the dashboard icon. And then best practices for MailChimp or any other email providers are really testing the calendar invite prior to sending it. If it doesn't work, try generating another calendar invite and a calendar snack, and you'll be better off with the new one instead of trying to mess around with trying to clean up the original one. 6 is really trying to come up with different call to action buttons in your email marketing templates. Some ideas here: RSVP now, save my seat, save the date. Those are just metaphors for our button technology. You can do any of those in your email marketing templates. So a little bit more detailed diagram here of the workflow. You grab the code here on the left, you insert it into your email marketing template as seen there through 1, 2, and 3. And then 4, when somebody clicks it, they're sent to a pre-built landing page for the event. Then they're sent the calendar invitation, and then we track all that. So under reporting, in deep details in the reporting panel, you'll see we actually track by source, then RSVP, the calendar receipts, under yes, maybe, no, and nothing. So for the calendar lander URLs, quite simple. I grab the grab and go buttons there on the left for landing pages, and those are hard URLs built specifically for those events with event IDs. So you can see the concepts here: a single calendar landing page and then the upcoming event landing page. We stream your next 25 upcoming events by chronological order. You can see here in these mini blocks here, I highlight the metaphor where to go get the code for the single and then the multiple event landing page. So grab and go, paste the URL, and then that URL is your identifier for the event itself. You can see in details how it works. Same kind of workflow. 1, put your email address in. 2, hit the button for RSVP now in the web landing page. The invite is sent to the customer, and then we track it. They are automatically sent to an inline notification page or basically a rerouted notification page depending on the modal. So the calendar lander page reporting, the landing page reporting is right there. You can see that we identify it differently from landing pages versus MailChimp. And then using the upcoming events or the multiple events landing page. We encourage you to try it. We think it's substantial for a marketer or seller. You can essentially, anything you send to our calendar service at create@CalendarSnack.com, we stream it, and they're always available in the upcoming next 25. There's nothing for you to do. It's all the automation technology behind it that makes it powerful. So you can see here, you grab the icon itself, the simple landing page grab and go. You express that into a browser, and that refreshes and then streams your upcoming 25 events. When someone clicks the RSVP now buttons, they are sent the calendar invitations. They need to first put in their email address at the top, and that kind of preloads the snare, if you will, into these buttons becoming available, and for someone to selectively go in here and pick out which events they want to go to. And then best practices, number 9 is kind of make sure you understand where the dashboard is for the individual events, because you can track those individually and get details for all your events there. So the CalendarSnack dashboard is there. You see as we drill into details, you can move from high level into actually the CalendarSnack itself and operate the CalendarSnack as an individual entity and actually use it or reuse it for the RSVP button or the event landers or the landing pages themselves. So the reporting is used in a total all RSVPs received as the overall organizer. So in this case here, it's Mandy at techvader.com. This is all her event data from all her invitations sent. She has sent 7,000 invites, and those are her yeses and nos and maybes for the group aggregate of all her invitations sent. That gives you a good understanding overall and on average how your events are doing with the calendar invitations themselves. And number 11 was an idea that I've been using for Zoom and Clubhouse and Eventbrite. It's a quick little trick. Basically, the workflow is the same. You can use Add to Calendar off of any public website. You hit Add to Calendar. That goes to Google. In my case, this is how I use it. And number 2, and then I basically add us, create@calendarsnack.com. That auto creates a calendar snack, and then I use it accordingly in a workflow for sales and marketing. It's really easy to do. It takes 10 seconds, and it's one way to automate and get people to your events by sending real calendar invitations. And the final is in number 12. The calendar invite is really the ultimate reminder. When the calendar invite goes to anybody's public calendar on Outlook or Google, they're in a reminder status, and we track yes, no, maybe, and nothing. So essentially that calendar invitation sits there in a grayed out mode and is always on that person's calendar unless they say no. If they do nothing, it's essentially the best reminder in the business, we think. Thanks for stopping by and checking it out and listening to the deck here, and catch you down the road.